Okay, so the SPY put was in anticipation of a Friday afternoon pullback, which we normally get. So it's a bit of a YOLO, but there's a pretty good chance we'll see a pullback at the end of the day. It also doesn't expire until 2/7, so it is swingable. Bitcoin is looking good, which means the rest of the crypto market is looking pretty good. Cardano's up to $1.10. PGX is up to $1.96. XRP is up to 64. So in pretty good shape for a bit of a bull run here. But let's go over our list and see what we got going on. Again, like I said, the SPY put is it's in anticipation of a Friday afternoon pullback. So many times on Friday afternoons, we'll see a pullback as people sell off before the weekend, because not many people like to hold over the weekend. However, if we do start to break out past the high of the day, we may want to consider getting out. So we'll keep an eye on it. I'd like to see it start coming down soon though, because it's 1:30 Central Time. So we've got an hour and a half before market close. I'd like to see a pullback start happening pretty soon here. But we're going to start going over the rest of the list. Lots of pullback all over the place. Make sure I got the daily pulled up. So we called an SDC play. This was a freebie. Once it started breaking out of this downtrend, and now it's coming down, but we have plenty of time on this contract. Doesn't expire until March. So I'm still hoping to see this continue. We might just be seeing a consolidation here before another leg up and a gap fill. Keep an eye on that. Last week we had an OSTK play that went 280%, I think, something like that. Up again today. Let me see what it's at currently, because I think that might still actually be in play. Let me just go back and double check on Discord and see what the actual play was. Overstock. There we go. Okay, it was the $43 call for 211. Yeah, we're at, okay, so we put this out at, it was 256 for the original call that we put out last Friday. Right now, its call is currently sitting at 775. That's kind of a widespread, so it's probably more like, let's see here, if we copy, oh, you guys probably can't see that. Hold on a second. Let me do a different share here so that you guys can see my main screen. Pull this down. Okay, you guys should be able to see that. Come on, SPY. Ugh. So SPY decided that it wants to break out. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll see what happens. We could still see a pullback. It's still Friday. It's still before the end of the day. So we'll see. Anyways, back to overstock. So we made a call on Friday, last Friday, which was the 28th. So right here, right when we started getting this breakout. 256 was our premium. Currently sitting at 765. Oops. Let me just figure out what percent. So it's still a 200% profit. Doubt anybody's still holding that one though. Okay. Back to the list. Plug. I like plug to the upside here because we're getting closer. We're making lower highs and we've got flat lows here. So I like it to the upside to retest this downtrend resistance line. Let's take a look at the contracts. We went March 4th, or even March 11th. Here's March 11th, draw a vertical line, label it. Get rid of some of these other lines that we drew in the past here. This one will keep, this one will keep. These are resistance lines. This is support. So we'll keep this one also. So in plug, we could see, we don't have resistance again until about $26. So we want to go somewhere in between. So maybe 23 or 24 even. So for a 100%, we would need 1, 2, 3, about a $4 move. So we would want to see about 25.71. Right around the next resistance. Okay. Plug power is a possibility. I'm just going to, we do have room to run on the RSI. Got to make sure of that. We want the stars to align for our higher quality plays. So I'm going to add this to playlist. It's already on there. Let's go and clear out our old playlist here. Take that off. Might as well look at Disney while we have it brought up here. I like this doji here. Many times that'll signify a reversal. But it's just been really choppy lately. It also likes to test this channel and then break back down. So to get bullish on Disney, I think I would probably want to see it break past this channel, and then we could probably start getting bullish. Uber, Chop City, Neo, chopping. Posh, chopping. So much chop in the market. Look at all this chop. Just like up and down sideways. PayPal just taking a fat dump. Another gap to fill on PayPal. Just gap after gap. Gap down after gap down. Man. The last time we saw, actually, you know what? PayPal has not filled this gap yet until just a couple of days ago. Right here. That could be a bullish sign. There's no more gaps to fill after that. Let's take a look at PayPal news and see if there is anything. PayPal needs a concise management action. There's just so much doubt on PayPal right now. I'm going to stay away from PayPal. CSCO. C211. Currently sitting at 191. We called that guy out at, hold on, is that right? 56C. Let me scroll up in our options alerts. Trying to find it here. Okay, Cisco 56C 211. Let's see what it's currently sitting at. Yeah, we're down. Okay, moving on. God, there's just so much chop. Chop, 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 chop. Nothing really looks, good. Way too much chop. Here you go, Spy. Come on down. Typical Friday. Twitter still waiting on a breakout here. But I don't want to mess with it until that happens. PLTR. See if we can draw a downtrend line here. Something like that. And we'll set an alert. We'll call it once per bar. Possible breakout. And again, these alerts, when they hit, are posted in the TradingView alerts in Discord. I'm just going to keep randomly looking back on SPY. Just keep an eye on it. Mara, FCell, choppy. TAL still coming down. Blue Apron, choppy. Although it does look like a bit of a cup and handle might be forming. Well, there was a cup and handle forming in the past also here that it already broke out of. Nah, it's too choppy. Chewy, big move today on Chewy. I think we missed it. I don't know if I would want to hope for a continuation because we could see some pullback and consolidation before the next leg up. But it is riding this channel pretty good. Weed stock still chopping. God, Wish is down so much. From its high not long ago of $32. It's all the way down to $2. That's crazy. Let's just adjust this trend channel here, or this line, trend line. BTBT. Honestly, you know what? These stocks might be a decent thing to get into a call over the weekend for. BTBT coin. Let's take a look at coin, actually. I like the way coin looks with this bit of a doji yesterday and then a nice big green candle today. We could see a breakout Monday. got earnings coming up, but not until February 24th. So we're good for a swing over the weekend. So let's take a look at options for coin. All right, so we're going to want to go a little bit far out just to be on the safe side. Just in case we get a pullback, we have time to recover. So I'd say probably around February 23rd or 24th. Let's see what we've got for expiration dates. February 25th. It's going to be way too expensive. Okay. Let's try February 11th. Let's look at a price target. These are expensive. Say we have a price target of 240. We want to go halfway in between there somewhere. Maybe 220. Very high theta. Yeah, I think we're going to have to skip coin. They're just too expensive. Contracts are way too expensive right now. Oh, hey, Anthony, what's going on? All right, we'll go back to the list here. Actually, let's look at BTBT again. Whoops. And get rid of this old stuff that's irrelevant. Draw a trend channel. Or a trend line, I mean. Like that one a little bit better. I think BTBT contracts are a little bit better than coin. Yeah, they're much better. So let's go February 18th. Actually, you know what? When does BTBT have earnings? March 2nd. So let's do March 4th. 4.5. Delta of 49 and a theta of 1. Actually pretty decent, but it's a very large spread. Volume is low on BTBT also. I don't like how it's such low volume. Wonder if we go a little bit sooner. Volume's nice on this contract here. Spread's better. Delta is still decent. And we're going to pass this up for now. Tattooed Chef, super choppy. Same thing with Smith & Wesson. Purple still on its massive downtrend. Playboy, choppy. Norwegian Cruise Lines, choppy. Discovery's been doing well. I think it might be almost about due for a pullback though. Not much volume today. AT&T, choppy, but down today. Riot might be another one to look at. Let's take a look at Riot for the weekend. Yeah, these are nicer. Much better bid-ask spread here. So, yeah, it's much better. February 11th. Well, let's see what we got for a price target on Riot. Zoom out a little bit. Sitting right around resistance, though. That's the only thing that worries me. Yeah, it's sitting right at resistance. I'd like to see it break past this. It's risky. It would be risky getting in before the breakout. We don't have earnings until March 30th, so there's plenty of time on that. Let's add Riot to the playlist. We'll come back to that. All right, SPY's going the other way, so I'm gonna just cancel that scalp. I do like Riot. We'll come back to it. Telos. Still waiting on a breakout from Telos. Well, let's draw some resistance lines. We got resistance here on MP materials. Looks like we've got some support here where it has bounced off of. Got a bit of a gap to fill here. So let's draw that gap out. Something like that. So if this continues, got plenty of room on the RSI to run up. If this continues and breaks the gap, or fills the gap, I should say, we're looking at about 38.70. All right, so let's take a look at the contracts. So I'm going to want to go out until February 18th. Let's draw that out. Just to account for any chop. So we'd be looking at about a 2-point move, and let's see what that gives us. So we need, I think a 2-point move will give us almost 100%. This is one of those that goes in increments of 5. So a 5-point move gives us about 300%. Let's see if that's even possible. Currently sitting at 36. We'd want to see 41. 41 is right around the resistance. So yeah, it's possible. They're saying sundial's in the money. I'm just going to take a look at it real quick. There you go, sundial. Nice push. Nice push. All right, we'll add this to our list. I'll take a look at 3M. It's funny because I'm pretty sure they beat earnings, yet they're still coming down. We could see M continue to the downside if it breaks past this support. So that would be an early entry. It's a little risky. I haven't played Oracle in a while, but it is looking pretty good. There's not much resistance here. I'm sitting at 82, and we don't really have any resistance until about 87. So we'd be looking at a 5-point move. So 5-point move, if we got an 83, would give us like 300%, 250%. I like the 85. So here's where a price target would be. So this is what we'd want to hit for like 250%. I like the way that looks. I'm going to put this one out. All right. Let me just copy paste the chart. Put an arrow there so that everybody knows what we're doing here. Looking for a move to about there. $85C. Give it, fill at the mid price. We'll call it 73 for 218.22. We'll do a 50% stop loss. This is a call and a swing. Okay. Just double checking to make sure everything's right. It looks like it is. Okay. SPY's ripping. Should have called a call instead of a put. I was expecting a pullback at this major supply zone here, especially since it's Friday. But as usual, the market does whatever the hell it wants to do. Take two. Let's check it out. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think we missed that one, man. We would have wanted to get in around here somewhere. Could it continue? Yes, but I mean, getting in now, you're like, it's super risky, especially with earnings on Monday. Yeah, super, 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 super risky. It'd be a gamble. I'd leave it alone. AMC still on its downcline. decline, downcline. I remember this day with AMC right here. Sat in my living room and just watched it go up and up and up and up and keep getting stalled. I almost think we're going to come back down to like 12 bucks before it bounces. I don't like to mess with AMC though. I don't like to mess with those ape stocks. Coors is chopping. Wells Fargo is looking nice. Could see a continuation on Wells Fargo to the high here. Check Wells Fargo news. It's probably because of the interest rate hikes. Be looking at about a $2 move for that. $57.50 doesn't look like a bad contract to get. But I don't know. I'm almost feeling like we'll see a little bit of pullback on Monday for Wells Fargo and the banks in general. Banks pumping today. We might see a red day before the next leg up. Let's check my boy Hood. I think we're going to see a nice run on Hood soon. Might actually put this out also. Let me just take a look here. Got some major resistance around $19. Okay, hold on. What was our previous Hood play here? Let me see. See if I still have it saved. I do, I think. All right, hold on. Just checking the Discord real quick. See if I can find that other play. Okay, so it was it was the 14.5C at 90. Is that what this is? It is. Okay. Called it at 90. It's currently at 140, 55% return. Let's take a look And what else we got? So we could enter a 15.5, which has a very good chance. Nice delta, low theta. Let me see what we could expect out of hood. We could see this run up to 19, I said. Okay. So we want to go somewhere in between. That's by February 18th. Just here. All right. I think we're going to go with the 17. No, we'll go with the 16.5 since it's the same theta. A little bit higher delta. I don't like to take delta lower than 30. So 16.5. Excuse me. All right, 16.5 at 53. $16.5C, 0.53, 218, 22%. Stop loss. Oops, hold on. Swing. Stop loss. All right. Let me just get this chart back. Next resistance is $19. Okay. Double check the price. Yep, 53. So there we have it. Okay. I'm not going to give any more calls today because I don't want to overtrade you guys. I got in on the hood play myself. Okay. All right. So that's going to be it for today's stream. Anthony, if you have any questions, feel free to ask now. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and close the stream for today.
No, I'm good. No, I'm good.
All right, brother. Well, good luck in the rest of the day. We got 30 minutes left in the market, and hopefully these swings pay out for us. Catch you next time.